Hey Deckers, Paragon the Overprime is the new free-to-play multiplayer online battle arena third-person shooter, or MOBA TPS for short. This is a very interesting game if you've liked Dota 2, or like the idea of Dota 2, but would rather control your character properly, then this is definitely a game for you. Now there is a bit of mixture on the review so far, as there is a bit of microtransactions in here. On the normal Proton, it does run very jerky, which I'll show you in a little bit, but under the GE Proton 742, this is actually running extremely well. It also doesn't have controller support out of the box, but this controller layout from the person I'm not going to say out loud, that you can see here on the community layouts, is an absolutely perfect layout for this and will get you everything that you need, apart from voting for surrender, which you may need to remap the F1 and F2 buttons for. As you can see here, if you use the standard Proton, it's a bit jerky and it just keeps getting this lockup every 30 seconds or so. I'm not quite sure what causes it, but it really is a janky experience. But if you use that Proton 742, it is much smoother. We've got the abilities that you can buy for each hero, and it's really quick and easy to go through these while you're leveling up once you've got those mappings. And you've got your typical MOBA shop at the start to get all of your items. So very similar to that of Dota 2 with the hero shops and being able to play as you go through on the multiple lanes. And you've also got some PvE elements in the center as well. There's a whole host of heroes that are available for free, but as I said, there is some transactions based in here as well. You've got all your different classes here for support, ranger, caster, assassin, tank and warrior. But they do cost if you want to buy those extra ones, and they cost around £9 each if you do want to go into them. But you can earn them with in-game currency, around 2,000 in-game currency each. And you're looking to earn around 100 to 200 coins per game. So around 10-20 games, because you do get a 1,000 coin bonus initially, you will be able to buy another warrior. So it is a bit of a grind. Settings wise, I was able to get a very stable 40 frames per second on this, not using the FSR2, everything else on high, but you will also need to scroll down to the bottom and up the rendering screen ratio to also high or higher, otherwise it will still look blurry on the characters even though those settings are on high. So as you can see here, once the battles start and things start kicking off, it does still dip very slightly under that 40 every now and then, but it is extremely stable at this rate. When things get really hectic, it does dip into the mid-30s, but it doesn't matter what settings you're going to be on. There's just so much going on screen at that point that it is going to dip down. So in the medium battles, it does hold 40 perfectly fine. When you've got all your heroes in one place with all the abilities going off in one place, it will dip down into those 30s. So if you are looking for a new free-to-play game, then this is definitely a great one to pick up and play. And with no issues with anti-cheat so far on the Steam Deck, you will be able to just play this on your Steam Deck without any issues. So let us know in the comments below if you're going to be diving into this one and what your thoughts on this game are so far. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.